Hello, Area 1. So far it's just me, but got to an end of a sketchbook today with Red Death, so thought I would do a sketchbook review. I'm going to do more minutes so I can save it and replay it, so here we go. July of 31, we did a Batman from pencil to color, and then right after, Superman, and then we did a Batman on 8/2. It's turned out pretty good. And we did a Bat Bart. Some of these did pretty well. Got some over 1,000 views. I think a couple, well, at least 2 subscribers from that one. And then I just wanted to do the Superman logo and a little portrait of the Man of Steel. And then did the same thing with a little different design on the bat emblem for the Batman. Turned out okay. And then I did this 10-minute Bart Simpson. It's a little sketchy, but it's not quite right, but not bad for 10 minutes. This is The Executioner. I just had one of those come up. This is a character that I created when I was in 7th grade. We had to make like a comic strip like you'd see in the Sunday paper. The Funnies was my character I created for that. We did another Superman, did not finish with the color, just did the pencil and ink with Buzzed on the sides. A Squidward that was doing pretty good earlier this year, but I've kind of gotten away from the SpongeBob. Miles Morales did all right, not great, but okay. Hello, James. How you doing? Just doing a little. I finished my sketchbook when I did that Red Death, so I'm just doing a sketchbook review. I'm doing well. Of course, Homer shoving a donut down his gullet. Thank you very much, James. And then a SpongeBob, all happy and surprised. This Batman I keep calling him Batman, Superman, he did pretty good. Thank you very much, James. I really appreciate your art as well. Yes, we're up to 914 subscribers today, so we'll keep on. I'm glad you're doing so well too. You passed being sick. Here we have a Superman. This is one of my favorite ones in this notebook. It's kind of along the terms of that Batman I did the other day. Turned out pretty good. This one was, I think, 4 or 5 different videos took me to get this one done. Then I did a Super Bart on the skateboard. I used reference for that. It wasn't bad. Once again, this is my sketchbook review. It was from July till just today. I filled it up. So this was a Wolverine I did off of a reference. I think we've gotten 21 or so, 19 or 20 subscribers today. So I want to thank everybody who's been watching. My granddaughter and I did a little video, a step by how to draw cartoon Batman, so that went well. What's up, Red Mark? I'm glad you liked the artwork. Thanks a lot. This was of course, a Punisher that I didn't finish. And this, believe it or not, this one, when I uploaded the finished product, I made a live stream of it. It got over 7,000 views. Yep, Vicky and Candace, they both turned out pretty good. So, like this one, I drew from my head. When I try to do something different, like when I first drew the Absolute series, I had to get some reference. I drew Red Death today. I had to get reference, but I kind of did it in my style, just using the reference for details. This one, my version of Absolute Batman with the bats, but this is After drawing Absolute Batman a few times, this is from my head. Yeah, I'd have to dig through my sketchbooks to find those. I know I got them, a couple sketchbooks. This is a quick Batman, or I keep calling him Batman, pencil, and I just did the preliminary ink on that one. It's another Bart I did one morning real fast. I could try, I could look it up, see. This is the Octo Viper, a monster I created for a Green Lantern cover that I did. So this was the villain. He had Green Lantern in his coils, getting ready to do him in. Since you're 11, I've been drawing since I was 5, so I got kind of an early start. Here's another Superman. I just did the pencil. I might ink this one before I put this sketchbook in the archives, but the pencil drawing turned out pretty good. Here's another Wolverine. This is a little bit of reference, a little bit on my own, just trying to get the angles right. Turned out not bad. It's a Homer. I did one morning, kind of quick, in my early mornings. Pencil drawing only, just a rough sketch of the Batman. Did not finish that one. This was a live stream. I did a couple different live streams with this. I did one a live stream and did a time lapse with another camera at some time, and it turned out pretty good, I thought. That one was with reference. And the Superman was without reference. That was at least 2. Yeah, so in the 60s, about 1968, 69 is when I started drawing, when the Batman movie was, or Batman TV show was TV. Here's an Absolute Batman I did from a little bit of reference. Didn't finish it. This one turned out pretty good. I like this one, Superman battling Doomsday. This was several different videos it took to get this one done. Turned out all right, down to the ink stage. Yeah, that's cool. Here's a very rough layout I was doing for a cover idea. Superman standing on the rubble, blasting somebody with his heat ray vision. The orbs falling from the sky, the city in shambles. And this Batman did okay. It's a very simple Batman. I didn't really do a lot of detail, but yeah, it did pretty well. Got another Superman I did with him kind of flying towards you, a lot like that pencil drawing they did. Yeah, they were some pretty cool decades. Here's a rough pencil, just getting it laid out with the structure drawing. Turned out pretty good. This is a scratch page. I never did show this on, yeah, the hippie culture was cool. I never did show this on any of my live streams or make a video. This is the Human Heart. Of course, the Punisher. This is kind of a Punisher portrait. A few random things that I sketched. It's kind of fun to do that, just to fill up a page and do some practice. This is the Wolverine with the cigar. Just left it at a pencil sketch. Hello, Black Bolt. How you doing? Thanks for joining the sketchbook review. Here's a Batman. Absolutely put a little more effort into. Actually put a little more color on it than I had the others. Thought that one turned out pretty good. It's kind of an upshot. You're kind of looking up at him. Here's another Absolute Superman. This one did pretty well. Made his hair a little bit too long, but you get the idea. Britney Spears and Paris Hilton, yeah, they were very popular. Here's another Batman pencil sketch. This was kind of a rough layout for Absolute Superman battling Absolute Batman. Kind of framed it out like a comic book cover. Another Absolute Superman with the flaming forearms and lower legs. Thanks for stopping by. And then here's another Batman. I took a little extra time. This was completely from my creation. And then I did a Bat Bart. Used a little reference, but put him in a pose I wanted, kind of similar to the one I draw a lot. It's Punisher. He did pretty well. Thank you, Ghost. Number 10. Did this inked this one, but then just used blue for the background. And then this is the Superman. I just did the shield and the trunks, colored them in, and did a lot of inking on that. A rough sketch of a Batman that I didn't finish. Thank you, James. Another Absolute Superman. I used a reference for this pose. Turned out pretty well. And I used reference for this, but then kind of did a little bit of it on my own. Another Absolute Batman. The wings going. Oh, there's a page I skipped. Another Absolute Superman. Somebody said he had stage 3 cancer. He looked too skinny. And that's a GCI Studios version of Batman in the classic pose. This is Absolute Flash I just finished today, adding the color. Turned out pretty well. It's the first time I tried drawing Absolute Flash. And here's Red Death. This was one that was requested by one of my fans. He calls himself my biggest fan, and he lives in India. I cannot pronounce his name for the life of me, but I really should figure that out, how to pronounce his name. So that's the latest sketch. I've got a fresh one up on the shelf that I'm going to get out and be doing another drawing here in a few minutes after I decide what I'm going to do. So thanks everyone for watching. I'll be back